is not like normal coffee. It's an experience. It's not just any old coffee. It's a dombower coffee. Honey? That's not vegan. That's not vegan. How can you call yourself a vegan? Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. I love bee vomit. Phil Cavatier. Here's my video on how to make the best coffee experience you're ever gonna have. It's like there's a circus in my mouth. Right, this morning I'm going to show you how to make the most amazing coffee in the world that is the most healthiest thing you could possibly ever consume. Starting off, and there's many tips in this. So first of all, we're using filter coffee, not dry roasted. Second of all, when we boil the water, we don't boil it. So keep watching it, starting to bubble. Now we stop. So we stop it just before it gets to super boiling, because when you have a kettle, it only stops boiling when it gets like super ultra hot, which is it degrading to the water structure. Okay, that's total hippie bullshit, but yeah, it's better if you're using it straight from the mains. Wait until like the absolute best temperature is 83 degrees for your coffee. So with that, if it just starts to boil, turn it off straight away. It doesn't need to be getting to the point where it's going like a volcano. Then add this first to the cafetiere. Then add, can you see? Then add 2 rounded heaps of filter coffee. Because you want that to go down the way, you want it to soak down. However, while it's soaking down, while it's slowly going down the way, you want to also add some herbs. I'm using cinnamon for my sweet tooth. And to make things spicy, I'm adding some cayenne pepper for fun. This one I'm a little bit more cautious with about how much goes in. That should be enough. So now it's sweet and spicy and bitter. Sweet, cinnamon, spicy, cayenne pepper, bitter, coffee. And we're gonna add some extra stuff in a second. Now to make this extra healthy, I add in some cacao. If you don't know what that is, you don't know what chocolate is. Cacao is the ultra raw version of coffee. You have coffee, then you have cocoa, and then if you go hardcore, you have cacao, full of antioxidants and nutrients and blah blah blah, phytopolyphenol, stuff like that. Next thing, let's add in something green. This stuff is wheatgrass powder. Seemingly it's got all the nutrients and minerals in the whole entire world. Best thing you could possibly have. Don't know, it doesn't seem to do anything, but yeah, it's good for you. Next one, cholera. It's not cholera. It's called something. It's cholera. I don't know. It's super green though. This one I'm a bit skeptical of, as there's a lot of hippie bullshit out there. Oh, it's got the most amount of chlorophyll, which is light energy. So it's the highest light energy substance in the world. So therefore, it fills you with the sun. Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. However, I'm sure it's probably good for me. However, it stinks of fish. So if you want to have super duper clean stuff, healthy stuff, stick in some chlorella, whatever. However, I'm not today because filter coffee is really tasty and I'm just going to have it as it is. Now, let's go plunging. Now, some people only plunge once. Oh, what are they missing? I just got it in a nice slow plunge. Oh. Why limit yourself to one plunge? I like the fast up. It brings it back up again. Look at it all move around. Let's go for the plunge again. Wow, this is a slow plunge. Slow plunge. Oh, that was good. That was a good plunge. Oh, I like that. I like that. So I'm going to bring it back up again. I'm going to let that sit for another maybe 5 minutes. Roughly 5 minutes later, we then go into the second, maybe this is the third stage, I don't know what stage we're at, of the best coffee in the world preparation. I'll move that out of the way so you can see my face. So, because this is filtered coffee, you don't need to make sure that the coffee goes in before the milk or anything like that, because this is at a cool temperature that your milk's not going to curdle or anything like that. However, I'm not going to use any animal products yet. Why have animal milk? Why do I want a cow's milk? I don't. I'm going to have hazelnuts. Oh, it smells of hazelnuts. If you like hazelnuts, that's a delicious thing. Just look how creamy that is. A little bit of that. I'm gonna mix it up. Today's life, it's all about. Gotta always shake the cartons up so that there's no kind of like almond stuff stuck at the bottom. So that's me in my man mug. Got my milk. Can I do that? Hold on. I'm gonna put this as a start. Okay, so that's how I start putting the milk into my coffee. Okay, so this is looking good. Oh, that was a quick plunge. Oh, I hate a quick plunge. Let's do it. Let's go. Slow plunge. Yeah. Look how slow that is. Okay, it's going mental. Right, so we've done that. Now, additionally, for sweetness, I'm going to add honey. That's not vegan. That's not vegan. How can you call yourself a vegan? This is bee vomit. Oh my god, this is what bees vomit. How dare you steal the honey from the bees? You're killing the animals, blah, blah, blah. I'm not that vegan. I'm not honey vegan. That's like cow milk, yeah, let's ditch that. But I love bee vomit. Bee vomit smells and tastes so good. Maybe one day I will be disgusted by the idea that it's bee vomit, but so far, I'm cool with that. I'm pretty cool with that. So let's get this going. In my man mug. Oh, fill cafetiere. Ugh. That's good, that's good. Give that a nice little stir. So even though I put all that crap in it, it still looks like a normal coffee. But the question is, what's the taste test like? So damn good. Oh, but aftertaste, afterburn. Ooh, I'm so good because it's instant coffee. Well, as in, it's not instant because it's taken a while to do it, but once you've poured it, it's instant. That's the correct temperature for drinking. Oh, that's what I like. However, it's a cayenne pepper. It's a good addition. Oh, it's like there's a circus in my mouth. Just flavours and experiences that you've probably never had all in one time. You've got the creaminess of the hazelnuts. You've got the sweetness of the honey. You've got the spiciness of the cayenne. You've got the interesting flavour of cinnamon. Oh, all together. You've got the phytochemicals, the antioxidants, the nutrients, the minerals. Oh, this pint of coffee. Again, it's not like normal coffee. It's an experience. That is, yeah. Here's my video on how to make the best coffee experience you're ever going to have. You know, it's not just any old coffee. It's a dombower coffee. That's how I make them. So yeah. But generally, okay, apart from the bullshit chat I'm saying just now, adding cayenne pepper has been a thing which I've been doing for a while now. It's just a little bit, I'm a total pussy with spices. I can barely deal with any spicy food at all. Anytime it's like, oh, do you want to have an Indian tonight? And I'm like, yeah, I'll have a korma. That's my thing. It's like, I'll just just give me a korma. I don't want to have anything else. I like the creaminess of the korma. Give me something spicy. I'm just like, this ruins the flavour. I start sweating. It's horrible. So I add a little bit of this. I think I'm trying to train myself to become more spice tolerant. I'm trying to become more tolerant to spices. I'm totally putting that as intro as well. And what was the other one? Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a good one. It's got, again, lots of nutrients and antioxidants, and is also seemingly appetite suppressant as well. So if you're kind of going, oh, I just can't stop eating chocolate donuts, maybe add some cinnamon to your stuff. And again, if you have like porridge, it's a good alternative to just adding sugar. So give that a try. The other stuff, the Cholera, I'll use that if I'm just having a small coffee because it's disgusting. It stinks of like, have you ever had a fish tank and the times that you have to go and clean it? This Cholera stuff is disgusting, but there's like seemingly so many like, oh my god, amazing benefits. But then I went on some website, it's like 50 amazing benefits of Cholera, and like the bullshit that they're saying is like, it's got the most amount of sun energy, so it's just filled with the sun. And I was like, oh, bullshit, we're talking here. So I kind of bought that, then researched it, and think that the researchers are just talking pish. The other one, wheatgrass, again, loads of people like, some people say, stick wheatgrass up your ass if you're dying from cancer, it will help. So I'm like, if some people think that wheatgrass will stop you from having cancer, and even if you can't consume it orally, sticking it anally will still have amazing benefits. It's obviously some other people research this and think it has amazing life-changing benefits. I haven't. I've just read some stuff saying it's got loads of antioxidants and minerals and phytochemicals or phytonutrients, which are phyto. Everyone loves a phyto. And then the last one, cacao, which is like the ultra bitter version of cocoa. Cocoa is the roasted version of cacao, or slightly processed version. So it's the ultra unprocessed organic cacao that I've got here, which again is full of, it gives a slight chocolatey taste, but it's, to my taste buds, it's only chocolatey once you add in a lot of sugar or sweeteners or honey. But vegans don't have honey. Vegans don't have honey because that's evil. We're killing bees by really supporting them growing, and so we can have their stuff. And you know, people say if you eat the honey, the bees are going to die. No, they don't. No, they don't, because if that happens, then there'll be no more honey. Honey producers want bees to thrive so they can make more honey. They're not like stealing the honey and then all the bees are dead, and then the honey producers like going, damn, we've killed all the honeybees. Oh, that's a bit of rubbish. What should we use now? And also the other, what was the other one? They were saying, oh, if we kill the honeybees, which we obviously don't kill them for honey, they just make it and we steal it. If you kill the honeybees, who's going to pollinate all the plants and all our crops are going to die? Honeybees are only one race? Is that right? One race of the bee family. And there's many other bees that just don't make honey that we'd bother consuming. And it's not just bees that pollinate flowers. You have wasps, you have flies, you have even caterpillars that crawl along, get some pollen on them and crawl around to another place. Loads of things pollinate plants. It's not just honeybees anyway. So just some vegan nonsense out there. I'm just like, I'm pro honey. I think it's good. Granted, I should go get like the wildflower honey where it's like done in wild meadows and all that pish, but it's so frickin' expensive that I'll just go for the cheap stuff. But one day when I'm richer, I'll always buy the expensive honey. But when you're trying to pay off a mortgage and you've got a kid where his nursery costs are 3 times more than your mortgage already, like, let's just get the cheap stuff. Anyway, long video. This has gone from what I intended, just a short, like a speedy video of how to make a coffee, how to make the best coffee in the world. It's not a coffee, it's an experience. It's now turned into a massive long rant, so sorry about that everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I'll maybe cut this into 2 videos. So if you see the video before this, that was the short version. This is the long version. Okay, cheers. Okay, bye bye. How do I turn this off again? honey? That's not vegan. That's not vegan. How can you call yourself a vegan? I love bee vomit. Fill cafetiere. It's like there's a circus in my mouth.